I hadn't even made it past the elevators before the gossip ignited. I was still adjusting the strap of my bag when Thomas Whitmore spotted me. His eyes locked on mine with the precision of a hunter, his face already twisted in that smug little smirk he wore like armor. He looked me up and down, jeans, a simple blouse, flats, and scoffed like I just insulted the legacy of the building. "You're joking, right?" he said, loud enough to silence the entire floor. Keyboards froze mid-keystroke. Every head swiveled. The air turned electric with tension, the kind that tastes metallic. I didn't flinch. "Is there a problem?" He stalked forward, jaw clenched so tight it looked painful. "Yeah, there's a problem. You dress like it's casual Friday at a gas station. This is a workplace, not a yard sale." There it was. The theater. The faux outrage. The need to dominate someone publicly just to feel taller. I kept my voice steady. I read the dress code. Jeans weren't on the banned list. He laughed, a sharp, hollow sound. I didn't think I had to spell it out. "You're an eyesore." Around us, some people chuckled nervously. Others looked away. No one stepped in. No one ever does when power talks like that. He leaned in, voice low and cutting. "Do yourself a favor. Grab your things. This place isn't for you." I looked at him, truly looked, and then I smiled. Not the smile of someone backing down, but of someone watching the end of a long, stupid play. Because what Thomas didn't know, what no one in that room knew, was that I wasn't here for the paycheck. I wasn't new, and I sure as hell wasn't powerless. 8 weeks ago, I quietly acquired majority ownership of the company. 51%. Signed, sealed, hidden. The founder had retired, and I had stepped in, not with fanfare, but with a plan. I wanted to see the cracks. The real ones. The ones you can't find in polished presentations and quarterly reports. Thomas had just gifted me everything I needed. So I left. No argument. No drama. Just a silent exit. 3 hours later, I was seated in a private conference room downtown. City skyline stretching behind me. Dressed in a tailored black suit and heels sharp enough to cut ties. One login, and I was inside the company's internal files. His name popped up immediately, Thomas Whitmore. 6 years of complaints, hushed and shelved. All of them now reactivated. I scheduled a meeting. Executive presence required. 9 a.m. sharp. Next morning, I didn't enter through the employee entrance. I pulled up in a black SUV, security waiting with a polite nod, and a "Good morning, Miss Dalton." By 8:45, I was standing at the front of the boardroom. Executives were already seated, murmuring with a strange tension, a mix of dread and anticipation. Thomas strolled in at 9:02, coffee in hand. The moment he saw me, he froze. He blinked like his brain hadn't caught up. "You," he said, incredulous. "What are you doing here?" I didn't raise my voice. I didn't need to. "No, Thomas. The question is, what are you doing here?" He barked a laugh, unsure. "What? Is this some kind of prank?" I turned my laptop toward him. One screen, one document. My name, my ownership percentage. His blood drained visibly. "This is fake," he muttered. "The board received confirmation last night." I said, "You didn't, for very specific reasons." You could have heard a pin drop. 12 executives watched as the air shifted. I've spent the past month embedded in this office, observing how this company breathes when no one's watching. Some of you impressed me. Others showed me who not to trust. And Thomas, I met his eyes. You failed before the test even started. He tried to speak again, but I held up a hand. You are no longer with this company. Security is outside. Your badge won't work anymore. His voice dropped. You can't do this. I leaned in quiet and certain. I already have.